Hey, what's going on guys? Butterbar here, welcome back to the channel. So since we are still waiting on any type of update from Infinity Ward about Modern Warfare, the multiplayer, today I figured we'd go and do a breakdown of all the kill streaks that we got to use in the multiplayer beta. I'm kind of surprised that through the ranking system, we actually did use quite a bit of the kill streaks that this game had to offer. Yeah, there were still some that were actually still locked behind the progression system, like the emergency care package, the infantry light tank, as well as even the advanced UAV we did not get to use, but we did get to see them actually in the kill streak list. As we make our way through the progression system, when the game fully releases, we'll be able to unlock them and be able to utilize them in game. So again, I'm very surprised that we got to use so many in the multiplayer, and they were actually a lot of fun to use. I think that's the one thing about Modern Warfare, or at least Call of Duties in general, is that I really do want fun, powerful kill streaks, and in the multiplayer beta, it was not a disappointment whatsoever. And the funny thing is, kind of talking about this and thinking about the future, the fact is that there are still kill streaks, a plan to be added to this list of all the different kill streaks we got to use in the multiplayer beta. I think there was actually footage of a stationary gun that will be one of the kill streaks. So it's very interesting. I don't know if it'll be a kill streak. Maybe it'll be like a field upgrade where you actually install a stationary weapon somewhere to be able to hold down areas. But it'll be interesting to see if this is actually a kill streak that you'll be able to utilize. You've seen it in some gameplay here and there, but again, I think it's really cool that Infinity Ward is actually going to be adding kill streaks throughout the lifespan of Modern Warfare. At least that's what they've said. Alright, so let's get into the kill streaks that we got to use in the multiplayer, at least from what we saw during the beta. So first off, let's talk about the personal UAV, or the personal radar. I have to say, this is about the funniest thing. So for the longest time when the Modern Warfare beta was out, the personal radar and UAV was always used all the time. So personal radar, it gave you just a personal UAV to be able to track around where players are going. And to me, I get the whole aspect of this. I think it's for more lone wolf people that don't want to play as a team. But to me, really, it's kind of just like almost a pointless thing, in my opinion, because, you know, whether you're playing point man with that perk where you actually build up score, you're not really building up anything, I guess, besides maybe getting kills unless people are wearing ghosts. So to me, really, looking at the personal radar, I get it. Maybe there's people that, you know, might have a hard time actually trying to find out where the hell anything's at, or trying to find the enemy and whatnot. I totally understand the personal radar, but hopefully Modern Warfare, when it releases, does have the full map, you know, awareness up to where you actually have the map in front of you, instead of, you know, personal radar and UAV being a crutch to actually have in here to be able to know what the hell is going on around you. Next up, we have the counter UAV. Now, the counter UAV, I have to say, I am surprised, because usually in you know, Call of Duty games, the counter UAV pretty much just takes up the entire map. However, how it works in this game is you actually place it on a certain location, and where that location is at, wherever you put this counter UAV, it blocks off and fuzzes the map in that general location. So you can run in and out, and your radar will be either fine or it'll be scrambled, but it's very interesting that you're actually placing this on the map. I do see that this is going to be utilized quite a bit, maybe in ground war around the objectives, but again, it is very interesting to see that the counter UAV is something you actually place somewhere on the map, and being able to utilize that. So I thought that was pretty cool. Next up, UAV. Again, this is just like the personal UAV. However, this is going to your entire team, which again is really nice. You know, just kind of going off the UAVs, you know, throughout the Call of Duty series, it's really great to have that support from your teammates. You know, maybe you don't have enough kills to get a UAV, but somebody on your team does, and it's nice to have that situational awareness of kind of knowing where to go and what's going on around you. And again, I I do think it's funny there is a personal radar in here. However, the UAV, I guess, yeah, just a regular UAV that the entire team gets, is something that's going to be utilized quite a bit for somebody that might be playing point man and getting off after that score streak and trying to work up through their kill streaks. I do see UAV as something up there that, you know, people are going to be utilizing quite a bit, and it's nice to have it back in this game. Care packages. Now, there's not much to say about care packages. This is going to be dropping you a random kill streak. It's nice to see that it's in there. However, it's going to be really great competition between counter UAV, and care package, since it's all 4-kill streaks. So it'll be very interesting to see not only, you know, what people are going to be picking, but also too when it comes to point man, how is that going to be fluctuated on, you know, what kill streak you get. Cluster strike, we didn't actually get to see this. It was actually still locked behind the progression system, the ranking system. From what I've at least seen from this, is that you actually use a laser sight to actually mark an area, and it actually drops like a cluster missile around that area, damaging or killing anybody that's around it. So again, that's really cool. It'll be very interesting to see how this works out. Again, this, you know, cluster strike is going to be the same thing as a cruise missile and as well as a precision airstrike. cruise missile we got to use. It's just like a Predator missile, as well as a precision airstrike we also got to utilize in the multiplayer beta. So again, I feel like some of these kill streaks are going to be situational dependent, whether you're playing ground war, you're playing 6v6, 10v10 and whatnot. But it's interesting to see that not only are we getting the Predator missile returning, but the precision airstrike, another thing being added to it, and similar to what the cluster strike is like, but the precision airstrike is actually 2 warthogs making a strafing run, which I have to say is extremely powerful in ground war, especially against armored vehicles. So if you're wanting to take out a tank or the APC or something like that, the precision airstrike, as long as that tank remains in that area, it was a really powerful kill streak to use, and it actually gets you quite a bit of kills as long as everybody's in that area. Let's talk about the Wilson. Now the Wilson we actually, I did get to use. It was one of those kill streaks that we got to utilize in the multiplayer beta. Oh man, I'll tell you this, man, the Wilson, in my personal opinion, I feel like is kind of weak and really hard to control at sometimes, because not only are you having to push different buttons in order to kind of wheel it around, but when you actually use the gun, I feel like the gun is just not that strong. I don't know. I understand the balancing aspect about that, and I'm not going to complain too much about it. I do see, though, that the Wilson is like one of those kill streaks that might need a buff later on, just because, man, oh man, oh man. I was trying to actually take out a tank with it, and I was like, man, I am not doing a damn thing with it. So it'll be interesting to see kind of who uses Wilson and how it's utilized, and it's in a 7-kill kill streak to be able to use it. Let's talk about the infantry assault vehicle. Now, this was a kill streak that we did not get to unlock the first week of the beta or the second week of the beta, but however, in ground war, there was tanks and APCs in there, and I do imagine the infantry assault vehicle will actually be utilized similar to how the tanks were used in ground war. It'll be very interesting to see not only how it is utilized again with adding more tanks into ground war and seeing maybe a lot more tank combat, but how is it going to be utilized in the 6v6, 10v10, 20v20 maps? Dude, I'll tell you right now, man, it is some tight corridors in that, so it'll be interesting to see, how much health it has, how much damage it does, and then also too, if kill chain actually works with it. I mean, kill streaks actually, or kill chain goes off of, kills with your kill streak, so it'll be interesting to see if kill chain still works with the infantry assault vehicle. Emergency airdrop. Dude, I love the emergency care packages. Oh my god, they're awesome. So, emergency airdrop, it drops you 3 care packages that are completely random kill streaks. But not only are you able to utilize them, your team is able to utilize them if you're not able to be around the area. I love this kill streak so much. It was a lot of fun to use in World War II, in Call of Duty World War II, and I'm happy to see it returning in this game. My only question is, you could use some real cheese with the emergency care package in World War II if because that game went off a point system. So I wonder how it's going to be utilized in this game when it comes to that point man, where you're actually building up score. Depending on what kill streaks you get out of your care packages with this emergency airdrop, are those kill streaks going to be adding points as well to your score? It'll be very interesting to see if score is actually added to it, but I'm really happy to see this return. The VTOL jet. Now, the VTOL jet was, again, one of those kill streaks we got to use in the beta. It was a lot of fun. I mean, the Harrier jet, man, humongous memories of that game in Modern Warfare 2, and it's awesome to see this kill streak return as well. However, I don't know what was going on. It was shooting people through the ceiling. I know I got whopped a couple of real times by the VTOL, so I do imagine it's going to be getting some nerfs when the game fully releases. But dude, it's awesome to see this come back, and I do want to know. It doesn't. I don't feel like it actually did any damage or actually took out any kill streaks in the air when it was making its pass. I could be wrong, but I know at least in Modern Warfare, the Harrier jet did take out kill streaks while it was in the air. So I don't know. Maybe let me know in the comments below if you actually guys did see that. Chopper Gunner's the next at 10 kills. Dude, Chopper Gunner's Chopper Gunner, man. Thinking back of Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, it's awesome to have it back. I do, again, kind of like the Wilson, man. I did kind of find that this kill streak is a little weak at some points, and it was just kind of like, I felt like I was blasting people left and right. I'm like, man, I'm not doing a damn thing. I understand that, with, kind of the setbacks you need for people spawning and whatnot, but I did feel that sometimes I was like, man, I feel like I need my Chopper Gunner with this, 50 cal, whatever, or maybe, hell, it might even be like a 20mm cannon on it. I need to do some damage, and I just feel like I'm not doing it, but again, it's nice to see the Chopper Gunner return. It was a lot of fun. White Phosphorus is the next kill streak, and this has caused a lot of controversy where people are just bitch, gripe, and complaining about White Phosphorus. However, we did not get to use it in the multiplayer. Oh, no, actually, I believe it actually was a kill streak you can unlock I might be wrong about that. I might not have actually seen too many people use white phosphorus. It might not have been able to actually be used. However, white phosphorus is actually really cool. It's just kind of like a flaming airstrike, to where you're actually causing flame damage around an area, but you're also causing some fog and some disadvantages on the map where you actually can't see what's in front of you. So it's really cool that it actually alters the map and it does damage. But again, it'll be very interesting seeing how many people actually use it, because it's a 10 kill streak. So I don't know. I don't really see too many people actually using it to where it's actually effective. Maybe ground war, but I don't know about the smaller maps. Let's talk about the gun. Sorry, the support helo. The support helo is the next one at 11 kills. The support helo. Man, I'm thinking about the Pavlo from Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, but support helo was weak. I don't know if it's just me. The support helo, in my opinion, was just absolutely weak. It was getting taken down so fast, and it was not getting a whole lot of kills. So, for me, looking at the support helo as an 11 kill streak, and it's not doing a damn thing on the battlefield, I definitely see this as something that needs to be buffed later in the future, or, when the game releases, because right now, as 11 kills, it's just not enough. It's supposed to be a support helo, but it ain't doing the damn thing. So hopefully later on it does get a buff, and the support helo is actually something that's really nice to have in the game to work up to. Gunship, dude, AC-130 is a lot of fun. However, one of the things that I would actually complain about it is that I feel like it doesn't, it doesn't last very long. It lasts maybe like 30, 45 seconds. Man, I want my gunship last. Give me a minute and a half, man. Let me do some destruction. I was having a lot of fun when I got to use a AC-130, and I just felt like it went by so fast. So I don't know. Hopefully it does get a buff, and it does last a little bit longer. But I don't know, man. That was just one of the gripes that I had about it, and I just wish it lasted a little bit longer. But it was awesome to see the AC-130 return. Advanced UAV. Now, this is, again, a kill streak we did not get to use in the beta. This is just pretty much like the spy plane from Black Ops 1, or the other things where you actually do see enemy movements enemy movements on the map, and they always stay consistent on it, where you actually can see where people are going. Again, a 12 kill streak. This might be utilized for people that are actually chasing after the nuke, but again, this is going to be probably a really great support kill streak for whoever is actually using point man and getting that score to be able to build up to not only maybe higher up kill streaks than that, but I mean, Juggernaut is going to be the next kill streak, and so far, at least the last kill streak that we got to use in the multiplayer beta. And Juggernaut, dude, man, again, thinking back moments of Modern Warfare 2, Modern Warfare 3, running around with a minigun, having a little bit extra health, being able to kind of just roll through people was a lot of fun. And actually just the added music was just a really cool add-on to it. So, again, it was a lot of fun, and again, you know what, we only went through a couple of the kill streaks that we were offered in the multiplayer beta. I will be surprised if any more actually get added to this game. But honestly, guys, that is it. I would love to know from you, what do you guys think about the kill streaks? Do you think some need buffs, some need nerfs? Again, the multiplayer game and the Modern Warfare game is only about a week and a half away. So let me know in the comments below what you guys think. Have a great rest of the day, and I will see you guys all next time.